In the beginning there was darkness, and in the shadows of that darkness a goddess was born, one who would change the very fabric of witchcraft, magic, and the world itself. Her name is Aradia. Aradia is not just a goddess. She is the embodiment of rebellion, of forbidden knowledge, and of the power that lies in the places where light and shadow meet. She was born of a sacred union, one that defied the very laws of the divine. The story of her creation is one of seduction, power, and ancient secrets, known only to those who dare to venture into the shadows of the forgotten realms. Aradia's birth was not a simple one. Her mother, Diana, the moon goddess, was the protector of the wilds, fierce, untamed, and revered by witches and nature spirits alike. Diana was known for her beauty, her power, and her ability to command the moon and the tides. She was a goddess of purity and power, but even purity has its dark side. And in the depths of her power, Diana harbored a secret, a forbidden desire, for she was not only the mother of the heavens, but also the sister of Lucifer, the fallen light-bringer. Their bond, a union of opposites, had been forged in the forgotten days of the cosmos. While Diana embodied the nurturing power of the moon, Lucifer held the chaotic and rebellious fire of the morning star. In the ancient realms, before time as we know it existed, Diana and Lucifer were bound together by blood. They were siblings, divine, eternal, but their relationship was fraught with tension. Lucifer, the morning star, had fallen from grace, cast out of the heavens. His light, once pure, now danced with rebellion, burning with the desire for freedom and enlightenment. Diana, too, was no stranger to the darkness, for even the moon's light is born from the emptiness of the night. And so, it was that in the shadows of the sacred night, Diana, in all her power, seduced her brother Lucifer. This act of seduction was not one of love, but of power, a union of the sacred and the profane, the divine and the fallen. Diana, in her wisdom, knew that by drawing Lucifer into her embrace, she would unlock something ancient, something primal, a force that would birth a being more powerful than the gods themselves. And so, from their union, Aradia was conceived. But Aradia was not just a product of their love. She was the product of their rebellion, their refusal to conform to divine order. She was a force meant to transcend the heavens, to walk between worlds, to carry the knowledge of both the light and the dark. And it was Aradia, their child, who would bring witchcraft to the world. Aradia was no ordinary goddess. She was the living embodiment of witchcraft itself, born from the forbidden union of moon and fire, light and shadow. She carried within her the power of both the divine and the fallen. Where Diana's light was soft, nurturing, Aradia's light was fierce, burning like a flame that could not be extinguished. Where Lucifer's fire was rebellion, Aradia's flame was transformation. She would awaken the sleeping witches, the hidden forces of magic, and give birth to a new age of power and freedom. In her there was no duality. There was only the fusion of all things, light and dark, creation and destruction, love and hatred. Aradia taught witches to embrace the darkness as much as the light, for only by walking the path of shadows could they truly understand the power of the craft. Aradia is the goddess who teaches witches to wield power, not just from the earth and the stars, but from within themselves. She is the goddess of rebellion, of empowerment, of magic that defies the natural order. She teaches us that true power does not come from obedience, but from the defiance of limitation. She is the goddess who whispers the secret incantations of the witch's sabbat, the goddess who walks the realms between life and death, guiding witches through the liminal spaces where reality bends and the veil between worlds grows thin. And it is in these spaces, where all is possible, that Aradia's magic is at its strongest. But Aradia is not a goddess to be feared. She is a goddess to be embraced. For in the shadows we find the truest magic, magic that is untainted by the constraints of morality or societal expectation. Through Aradia, witches learn to harness the forbidden, to call upon the ancient forces that shape the world. It is in her name that we cast our spells, summon the spirits, and create the magic that will transform our lives. For Aradia is not just a goddess who empowers us. She is the very foundation of our craft. Without her, witchcraft would be weak, disconnected from the primal energies of the universe. But with her, our magic becomes unstoppable, eternal. Aradia is the goddess of the witch's soul. She is the fire that burns in our hearts, the moonlight that guides our path in the darkness that leads us to enlightenment. She is the bridge between the gods and the mortals, the divine and the profane. She is the one who teaches us to walk between worlds, to bend the fabric of reality with our will, and to reclaim the forgotten magic of our ancestors. She is the rebellion, the power, the magic, the transformation. Call upon her and feel her presence rise within you. Thank you for listening to my story of Goddess Aradia. If you've had any experiences with her, please comment below. And for more witchy content, please like, share, and subscribe.